Hello, welcome to the final part of our Making Walls and Windows tutorial videos. Now we're going to be working on changing a component. So we've already got our windows put in. As you can see, I went ahead and did the flooring and the walls. You want to make sure that you have that done as well. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to edit my window component. I'm going to add in some stuff to make it look nicer. I'm also going to make them into a 3D looking window. So I'm going to go ahead and double click on my component, and that will allow me to edit it. I want to add something in here called a grill. So I'm going to go ahead and use my line tool, and all this is a line down the center. So I'm sure you've seen these on windows at home, and a line across. Now as you can see, this is also editing every other window that I have in here. And I want to have these to be for them to be 3D. So I'm going to use my offset tool. I'm going to draw in, sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. Draw in a rectangle on the inside. I want them all to be the same size, so I draw one and double click the rest, and it will fill in for me. Except for that last one that wants to fight, which is fine. All right. So I've got my pieces. Now what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and erase lines I don't need. So the crosses in between. And I want to fill this in with a color. So it doesn't matter which color it is. I'm going to do white just for now. All right, so I've got that filled in and that is done. So I have edited that window to put in the grills. The next step is I want to make these windows actually into a 3D looking window instead of flat, because they don't have flat windows in homes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the push-pull tool, which is up on top. Let's get a better angle first. And I'm actually going to pull this out of the wall. So I'm only going to be focusing on the outside of the window at this point. I'm going to pull this out a little bit so you get a little bit of 3D action going on. And then I want to pull out the grill a little bit too, but not too much. Okay. So I've got that done. Let's go ahead and orbit, take a look. Okay, so the windows all stick out now. And when I edit that one, it edits all three. So all of them should look exactly the same. And then that's it for this chapter. So this is the walls and windows. Again, make sure you have your flooring done and your walls painted, and at least leave a space, because we're actually going to be using this empty space later in this unit.